Welcome back, everyone. Can you believe it? I didn't make a video for 2 days. It's been really hot here and my ankle's been hurting pretty bad past couple days, so I've been really just trying to take it easy. So this is my next flip with my Scrappy art journal. I'm really excited about these next few pages, so we'll get into it. And this page was done for the Gutter Girls prompt when I was a guest Gutter Girl designer. The same Leonard Cohen song, and part of the lyrics of that song was this boat is leaking. So get some personal journaling here. Layers of paint in the background. This is a corrugated type piece of scrap that I had that I put some paint on and used as a background stamp. You'll notice the Tim Holtz stamp that I like to use, and inside I used the paint dabber, Adirondack paint dabber in purple, and I just kind of stamped it in the center of each one. And just some ephemera and some Prima paper that has the texture. I love the texture. And this was just some ephemera that was in when I was in Chicago. They had a in the hotel they had one of those pamphlets advertising the aquarium, so I just used the image off that. So I love how that page turned out. On this page, yeah, it's really bright. Lots of scrapbooking materials going on here. I wanted to use different colors than I normally do, with reds, oranges, and yellows. So you can see in the background where I've done swirls in the paint before it's dried, just to give it extra texture. And I stippled some white paint through a Crafter's Workshop stencil. In this corner I have a piece of scrapbook paper that has so many layers on it now you can't tell what the original design was. Some random stamps, an old phone making memory stamp, little K & Company ephemera bit, and that same Art and Soul, Art Washes the Soul stamp that I showed a couple pages ago. A little butterfly, some personal journaling about trying to be positive and thinking of things as half full. I love these every time I want to talk about this I always forget the name, but it's GCD Studios line. Look at my other vids for it. I am so sorry, guys. I completely just had a brain. Can't think right now. It is really hot in here. I don't know where you guys are in the world, but it is really hot and my air conditioning isn't working. So I just turned off the fan so you wouldn't have a whole bunch of noise doing this. So it's pretty hot and I can't think. I'll probably think of it in the next couple pages because I used more than one. A border from Basil there, and just some random stickers. So I really like how that page turned out. It's pretty bright. I'm still going on in my blue phase. This page you can see newer embellishments, a big sticker swirl and a border strip, and my same Crafter's Workshop stamps there with white, and this stamp is from Seven Gypsies, this little background one. This is a big Prima Flourish stamp. I've also got my own hand-carved stamps there, and this was a piece of scrapbook paper. Again, so many layers of paint on it that you can't tell what paper it is anymore unless you look really, really closely. And that's what I like about art journaling and why I do so many layers. You can look at, when you're looking at my pages in real life, you see all these minute details, and it really takes you in to the journal page. Your little yellow bicycle. Transparency, love that little wing. Some really old, very old Creative Imagination stickers. So lots of layers went into this page as well. Some personal journaling. This page is about being 31 and having a little bit of baby fever, and telling myself that there is still time. I'm only 31, but at the same time I'm 31. You guys know what I mean. So not all of my journal pages have writing, because the layers I put down on the page, or the images that I select, is what will show what I'm thinking about or what my emotions are that day. And just sometimes the title is all I need. So sometimes yes I write, and sometimes I don't. So this page, lots of blues and greens. You probably can't tell on my camera, the different greens. But this is from a magazine. It was actually in an advertisement in a scrapbooking magazine, and I really liked the image, and you know, I grunged it up, I crumpled it up and sanded it and painted glazes over it. And this is an old Stampin' Up! Alphabet set. I don't know if they still sell it, but I really love it. And this is that paper I keep showing you guys, the My Mind's Eye stack. That it's so cool because it's already embossed, and then you can wipe, you can paint over it and then wipe it, and then embossed stuff still sticks out. So I did that there. Then I had an ephemera of another cruise boat. So, you know, again, this page is about either I can sink or suddenly swim. And suddenly, this is Creative Imaginations sticker, and swim is that same Stampin' Up. My hand carved stamps, and then again, just lots of paint in the background. But I really like that page, and there's not journaling on it, but you know, I know just by looking at this page, I know what I was thinking, and I know what I was, what my mood was, and what went back into it. So this page is a whole, like I said, I work on multiple pages at a time, and I'll flip over a few if I've got leftover paint or something, and that's kind of how this page started. So there's a lot of colors and different things in the background. You can see a banner stamp I had there that didn't quite stamp all the way, and there's another one of those that I can't remember the name of now. Oh, Melody Ross! Alright, thanks for hanging in there. I knew I'd figure it out. GCD Studios Melody Ross Homespun Collection. I just love them. So reminding myself to breathe in and out. So just this here now is one of my mantras. I think you've seen it before. And I write it repeatedly sometimes, and you know, lots of times, as I said, I'm a big worrier, and I need to always focus on, you know, it's just this here now. I think it was from a Buddhism book that I read, and I can't remember the title right now, but just this here now is definitely a mantra of mine. I got this little image out of a yoga magazine that kind of goes along with this, and some glimmer mist over top of a Crafter's Workshop stencil, and this is, you know, these swirls are made out of a whiteout pen, and I've got some just texture in the background with some more belting scraps I had from work, from one of the machines. Again, you can see in the background here that I did my journaling on this page way before I added any of the layers, and it was something that I needed to let out and then erase, you know, and focus on just this here now. I needed to let those crazy things in my head out, write them down, paint all over it, collage all over it, and then focus on this mantra. And I really love this page. It again was a prompt for the Gutter Girls when I was a guest designer at guttergirls.blogspot.com. So there was the Leonard Cohen song, and it was also It's No Secret was the prompt. So, you know, I have lots of secrets, but at the same time I let everybody out there know what's going on. So this was, you know, it's no secret, I will not be caged, I will fly. So you all guys might recognize this K & Company. Both of those are K & Company, a little ephemera letter there in the background. So like I said, a couple pages before was red and yellow, and now this background's also red and yellow from those pages. I have you know, K & Company butterfly and these beautiful frames. There is an overlay transparency over top the background. So that was fun. Some just random background stamps. So I really like how this page turned out. Anyways, guys, I'll be back in a day or two with my next tutorial vid when I feel a little bit better and it hopefully cools down. It's hot. It's really hot. It's not so much hot, but it's really humid. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. And come back and see me soon. Thanks so much to all my new subscribers. Much love, everyone.